Unpopular opinion video part 3. I hope y'all enjoy. Episode 3 gonna be on the way, so stay tuned. One thing I want to talk about, even though I don't know if you really have a comment on this, but big-breasted women. So let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't even understand. I do not understand why people be saying they want big breasts. I promise you, there's no benefit to these bitches. Okay, like there's nothing. Like, okay, yeah, they look cute. You can get a nice little outfit, a nice little, sneak peek. But like, girl, that should be hurting motherfuckers' backs. Okay, and then second of all, like, it be hard to find bras like that's comfortable. Like they always like people. First of all, people be irritated. Let me move this. People be irritated because like my titties don't be lifted all the way up unless I put on a wire bra. But I hate wire bra because they be all right here. It's like I can't keep it on for too long. Like I only can wear it for like an hour or so. After that, it's a wrap because it's so uncomfortable. And then like let alone for it to be digging in your skin. And the fact that you even have to show shit like that to get a breast reduction is ridiculous to me. Why the fuck am I showing the pain I'm going through? What the fuck? If y'all know, this is one thing I just don't understand. If y'all know multiple women go through this with having big breasts, why is it so difficult to actually get this surgery? Like, it's like y'all act like motherfuckers lying. Bitch, ain't nobody lying about my fucking back hurting. Bitch, I ain't lying about nothing digging in my fucking skin and being uncomfortable. Why do I have to lie about that? And if you are lying, bitch, you weird. Because people really do deal with this. Like, bitch, you're weird as fuck. I don't give a fuck. But, like, no. Like, I just don't understand that, y'all. And then it's so hard to, because most people with big breasts have a smaller waist, like most of the time, if they just have a big breast. Some women do have big breasts and big asses, or it might be fake. You never know nowadays. But it's really hard to find like certain clothing because it's like, okay, well, like swimsuits, this is really a good example. Like swimsuits or like bikinis or whatever. Like it's hard, like you might find a good top, but the bottom don't, like, but you can't find a bottom to match. Like usually with a one piece, it's just, it's all together. So it's hard, like if I buy like something big enough to fit my chest, but will it be small enough to fit my waist? Like I feel like that is so irritating. Like that's, like these are reasons why I really do not, when people ask me, oh, like you want a breast reduction? Yes, the fuck I do. Not right now though. But yes, I do, like, because these are literally problems I deal with, and I'm tired of it. It was a great run, and I'm very thankful for what God gave me. Like, I'm very thankful, but I'm just saying, like, y'all don't understand, like, it's so annoying, especially the breasts. I mean, it's especially the bras, especially because bras my size cost so fucking much for one bra, and let alone two. Like, it's crazy. If you out there, girl, somebody please make bras worth the while. And then you can't even find no cute bras for real. Like, it be a struggle. Like, you gotta really order the hoes online or get them custom made just to find like a cute bra. Like, you might just find basic shit. But I definitely like just wearing bras with no wire. Like, it's just more comfortable for me. I know bitches supposed to be having their titties hiked up, but I won't. Sorry, unless you gonna buy me a bra, bitch, and it's comfortable. When you do, let me know. Cause like them bitches be, ooh, that shit hurt. I don't care. I say what I see. How you feel about it? You have no comment.
I ain't got nothing to say. I don't know nothing about no titties. Not a thing about nobody titties, y'all.
Oh, so this was a topic that Quan really wanted you to answer. So, how you feel about top versus bottoms?
Like the people that strictly top versus the people that strictly bottom?
Yeah. Where I guess about people that's verse too.
Let's see.
This is for you, Quan.
Hey Quan, how you doing? I don't know why it's such a war. Like, why are they getting pitted against each other like that? But at the same time, there are some really toxic motherfuckers that are talking about like, oh, I strictly top. You don't wash between your ass creek. That's like top. Your ass ain't clean. It's talking about, yeah, I don't do all that. Yeah, wouldn't nobody want to? And then, this might get me in trouble, but I don't like twinks. Like, them little gay white boys. they get on my nerve. Ooh, I love my gay brothers, sisters, all y'all, hey, my LGBT family, but y'all get on my nerves because y'all be taking that privilege really just jumps out like hard, like heavy. You can just tell, oh, I've gone through so much because of da-da-da-da-da. Okay, maybe you have had some hardships, but shut up. Because you talking about your hardships to people that have gone through hardships. And like, oh my God, my life is so hard. No, I didn't ask, sweetie. I don't give a fuck, like at all. And it's the only thing y'all want to talk about. Now, some of y'all are great. Some of y'all are cool. I don't hate white people. I don't hate white gays. But some of y'all, and y'all know exactly who you are annoying as fuck. What was the original question? Tops versus bottoms.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's about it.
That's about it. So what about verse?
Verse people? I love my verse people. Because I feel like you can't experience life if you haven't experienced everything. Now, if you prefer one or the other, like I love a verse top versus a verse bottom, like that, be open to things. But I feel like that's a red flag when people be talking about, I exclusively do this. Why? Why are you so? It's still giving like that toxic masculinity when people are talking about, I only top. Why? Because you ain't trying to get bent over. Like, are you that you think that's gonna take away from who you are as a person? Like, you already pushing boundaries, talking to another guy as it is. Never mind getting topped by somebody. That's too far. That's too much. What was that one movie that just was trending on TikTok? Oh, so you doing the bending?
What movie is this?
I wish I do because I want to go back and watch it. But I remember it was Angela Bassett and some guy, and she's like, "How could you go out and lay with another man? Like have some man."
I don't know what movie that is, but I seen a scene like that because people were talking about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
So, like how you gonna go out there and let another man bend you over? I ain't never get bent over. Oh, so you doing the bending? That is so funny.
How do you marry a woman and then turn around and let a man bend you over?
Ain't nobody bending me over.
Oh, so you doing the bending? Is that what it is?
That is so funny.
Because y'all just really be out here trying to act like y'all ain't gay. Oh my God.
Mm.
Oh my God. That kills me the most. I would rather you just be honest and open. Even if you can't, just be honest with me. Because it's not like I'm gonna tell the world. I know that people I know people be exposed to people like that, but like I feel like with those situations, it's either like but you should never did that, like you childish as fuck, and then it's like, okay, yeah, but y'all had no choice but to expose you because you playing on my name. I can understand in those situations, but for the most part, like, girl, ain't nobody about to expose you. Like, we're in a world, like, bitch, where everybody damn near gay, so we're opening up to their gayness. So, I mean, like, why not just be honest? Like, I don't know. I can't speak because maybe you struggling inside, but like, I promise you just hurting other people. Like, especially if you were a female, you're really just hurting her. Like, I promise you, you're not protecting her, making her happy by trying to pretend this lifestyle while trying to hide another one. Like, at the end of the day, it's gonna all come out. At the end of the day, bitch, what's done in the heart comes to light. So, like, don't do too much. I promise you gonna break her heart.
And to my little big brothers, don't be out here letting this nigga lead you along like that. Because talking about, oh, I'm about to break up with her, I'm gonna come out for you, like, you know, like, you really making me comfortable with my. He is a liar. He is a liar because y'all have been talking to each other for how long? And he has been with this girl the entire time.
Girl, don't let them have a kid together because that's even more fucked up. That nigga want to continue to drag her along and you along.
For what? Why are you putting yourself through that?
And what is he doing for you that you even feel okay, is this like the first nigga? I can see if it's the first nigga you mess with and you don't know what to do, like, you know what I'm saying? You figuring out, he figuring out, that's cool. But like, if y'all been already messing around for so long and like y'all both know who the fuck each other is and like what's going on, ain't nothing else to learn. Like, do you seen how this motherfucker act and treat you? And going back to mess with somebody else that they don't even feel comfortable. And then it's weird, like why would you even want to be comfortable with the nigga going to go fuck a bitch and then come to you and fuck you? Or you fuck him. Like it's just giving nasty. Like this is how we be spreading stuff. Like what?
On the same night.
Like
on
that
the
is
same
so
night.
nasty. Like bitch, and then nigga you nasty, how the fuck you go from eating this nigga ass to come to kiss me? Bitch, you are so fucking nerve. That is so proud. Oh my god. I don't know what be going on nowadays. I don't know what be going through y'all minds. Cause I be confused. That is sick.
I believe in growth. I believe people can grow. You know, maybe he ain't always gonna be a cheater, but he always gonna be a liar. A tiger don't change his stripes. So he might try to do better, but at this point, if you stuck around to see these types of red flags, he isn't gonna magically become Prince Charming.
And not for you, it might be for the next nigga while you're playing.
Because you really just built the fuck out of him. Built him all the way up. Helped him through a lot of shit for him to go and take that somewhere else. Don't be bitter. You did it to yourself. You played yourself, to be honest. So you can't be bitter that somebody else is getting the shit that you really wanted. You just gotta take it, learn from it,
You know
grow.
what? Have you watched the, I think it's a movie, I think it's called Acrimony or whatever.
Yeah, well, Taraji P. Henson?
Yes. It kind of reminded me of that situation. Because he really did have her fucked up. But then it's like at the same time, like since you waited this long, you was pressing this man, and then when it finally happened and it happened with somebody else, you was mad as fuck. So it was like, bitch, I really feel you because he got you fucked up. Like I feel her, like bitch, how the fuck you gonna start trying to act better for another bitch? How the fuck everything gonna start working out with you with another bitch, and then you just play me to the dust? I mean, even though he did give her some fucking money though, so. But at the same time, like, bitch, she ain't give a fuck about none of that, bitch, she was heartbroken. Bitch, she was fucked up over that shit, and I felt her, but at the same time, you should have never been pressuring that man to do all this. Like, there was gonna be a time where it was gonna either work out for him and it wasn't, and he was determined for it to work out for him, and it did end up working out for him. And it just so happened to be with somebody else. So I wouldn't really look at it like, well, damn, like, you know, just look at it like a fucking lesson. Like, I mean, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, some losses ain't always bad losses. And bitch, sometimes the green ain't always greener on the other side.
If anything, I take it as a compliment. Hey, I can look at this and say, I did that. Like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't really be in this position. Like, I helped you become a much better person. You know, maybe I am a little bit sad that it didn't work out for me. Maybe I would have liked it for you to have been a better person to me when it was happening. But hey, at the end of the day, you could still be out here dogging bitches the same way you dog me, but you aren't. So for that, I'm happy.
Not only that, you might find somebody way better than that nigga you don't even know.
Yeah.
It always happens when you least expect it. You always gonna find
Unless you got some bad karma.
Yeah. Girl, well, if you got bad karma, you did that to yourself. You did that to yourself. That's all I gotta say. You did that to yourself. Because motherfuckers be thinking they could do motherfuckers dirty and just think that shit ain't gonna happen to them. You saw it, baby. Because karma never forgets. And that's just what I said.
Okay.
What's another one you got?
I like country music.
You like country music?
I like country music. I feel like we be dogging the fuck out of country. But like, I'll fuck with some Dolly Parton, a little Reba McEntire, some Carrie Underwood. I don't know too much more about country music than that. But, you know, Kate, oh my God, what's her name? Kate McGrath? Kate something. Her name, Casey Musgraves. Ooh.
Oh my God.
I don't know who Kate McGrath is. I'm so sorry to bring you into this. But, you know, I like a little country music. I think it's more so like the pop with a little bit of country in there. Like, I'm not over here listening to Down in Nebraska, yeehaw, down. If you pull out a banjo.
Okay, see, now we talking about like, if we talking about that, like that type of country music, I couldn't possibly listen to. But there is a few country songs that I've heard, and I'm like, oh, okay, like this is decent. Cause I used to go to school with a boy that used to love country music, and he used to always play it and stuff. So like, there's a few songs I heard that he listened to, and I'm like, oh, okay, like I can actually, vibe with this. Like I can listen to this, but like all that extra shit, I can't do it, girl. I cannot.
I promise you, if you pull out a banjo, you might lose me there. But I love a little.
I mean, play your banjo.
Jolene.
But see, that sounds good though.
Or before he cheat, maybe next time think before he cheats. Come on.
I'm so dead.
And have you ever had that show too on that one network? She had like a whole sitcom. I fucked with that show. I don't know how I found it, but I fucked with it when I was watching it.
Period. I don't know. I feel like the only thing that for real, like I just plainly cannot listen to is heavy metal. Bitch, I'm not listening to no heavy metal shit. Nothing. I'm not doing it. Bitch, you cannot convince me to listen to that shit. No. Bitch, I'm cutting that shit off automatically. You even have the audacity to play it next to me. Girl, let alone in my car. Bitch, get out. Get the fuck out. No.
Ooh, I feel like I like pop, like punk, not heavy metal. Like if you start screaming, I'm out. Like I don't think I've ever listened to a Kiss track and enjoyed it.
No,
but,
that's too much. No.
But I prefer with some Machine Gun Kelly. Who else is out here right now? Some Travis Barker, some Paramore. Oh, I eat some Paramore up. But that's about. And there's a couple of like harder songs that I've listened to and like oh my god, he had a song. It was like in the opening of Bride of Chucky. I think his name is Rob Zombie or something like that. I like that song. Whatever song was in the beginning of Bride of Chucky, great. However,
you know what? I ain't gonna lie. I'll always be finding good songs in like movies and shows. Like I be having to go back like, wow, like bitch, if y'all watch One Tree Hill, let me tell you something. Those songs and theirs used to be bangers. Even in Vampire Diaries, the originals, like all of them used to be having some good little white songs that I like. Like I used to literally have to go back to the soundtrack and like, what's this song? Download. Period. That was like my real. I wouldn't say it was like my sad era, but like them used to be my like sap songs. Like that was literally like my sap playlist. Like saying they be listening to sad songs. I feel like they maybe not been sad, but like they would have me like I would always listen to them when I seem to be sad or like just want to listen to like different type of music, and I'm like.
I feel like they only ever played the really good songs when it was a sad scene in Vampire Diaries. So,
yeah, that is true.
Like it would always be somebody just got killed or somebody then fucked up, cheated, got some heartbroken ass shit going on, and you just sitting there, damn. But what song is this though? Like this shit is, I'm feeling it. I'm right here, heartbroken too. Oh my god. I'm still mad that Aunt Jenna is there. If you have not watched Vampire Diaries, I am so sorry. You need to get into that. But Aunt Jenna was my girl. Julie Platt did not give a fuck about none of our feelings. She was just killing bitches off left and right.
Yeah, she really didn't. But that definitely was a man. If y'all ain't watched the originals, the Vampire Diaries, Legacy, y'all need to get in tune and watch them because they all good as fuck. Like I'm telling you. And they all just got different personalities. Like it's just so, like yes, I don't fuck my girl Benny. That's my fave. And I said what the fuck I said.
Not you over here, the gym teacher bitch.
That was her last name, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I like calling her Benny.
You're giving gym teacher. Bennett, drop and give me 50.
No, for real. Because they do always used to call you by your last name. I'm so dead.
I love Bonnie. Holding it down.
She was my girl. I do not care. And Rebecca, girl, what in the bloody hell? Girl, go ahead. She was my favorite. I used to love when she said that. I'm like, girl, right. And I really love Niklaus for real though. Klaus like I feel like because he was so hurt and broken inside, people was trying to like just throw him off like bitch he mean, like he evil. But deep down though, that man was really fucking hurting, bitch. He was hurting. Like you even seen it when he was crying about old girl. Like that nigga was heartbroken for real. Like he loved the fuck out of her.
Like he was a villain because society made him a villain. He was just misunderstood, battered and bruised. I will always stand by my baby Klaus. That's my baby father right there.
No, that's one white man I actually could say is cute. Because some scenes, I'm like, ooh.
I'm going to stand beside him. That's my man and I stick beside him.
Ooh, bitch, it's getting real toxic.
He was just hurting. He just needed somebody to
I think
love
that's
him,
why
right?
I loved him as a character so bad. And then when he got his daughter, like, I just feel like that. I was like, yeah, this gonna replenish that bond he need. Like,
he'd still be alive not for that daughter, but that's all I'm gonna say.
that's true, but he still got a legacy. That was the point. He still got a legacy. And then I feel like there was no choice for them to put a child in here because there was no way he was about to keep living. Like they needed something to make another series possible.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, I love Hope. I think I've grown to love her through Legacies, but I distinctly remember.
Yeah, in the originals, I did not like her ass.
Yeah, because
she was irritating as fuck.
And then had the nerve to be the reason that Klaus died. Oh, I was mad as fuck. I still tuned into Legacies. I don't know why, because I was mad and I knew it was going to be a show about her, and I really didn't want to see a show about her, but I watched her anyway.
Yeah,
and
that was kind of how I felt too. Because I was like, okay, like she actually is pretty cool. But I barely even liked her mom at one point. Like she was getting on my fucking nerves too.
You ain't like Haley Marshall.
Like she at first she really was blowing me, but then like eventually I've grown to like her because I'm like, okay, like she real protective. Like she low key hurt too. Like she was low key hurting, but like she was, I don't know, I can't really distinctly say why I didn't like her because I can't really remember. But I just remember in the beginning, like I just really did not care for her. Like
she was annoying when she was on Vampire Diaries, but when it turned into the originals, I was like, oh okay.
Okay, maybe that's what it was. Because I'm like, ugh, like, who is this girl?
Yeah. And then, because she just randomly had that random ass sex scene and then popped up pregnant. And I said, I don't like you.
You know how I really liked Caroline? Bitch, like, I didn't really like her, but, like, I liked her at some point in time. But then when she had them girls and she was doing all that with Cloud's girls, she was getting on my nerves.
You know, I didn't hate Caroline, but I wasn't checking for her. Like, I did not really care for her. Up until later on, she was a vampire. She stopped being a little bit less whiny and bratty, and I was like, okay, you cool.
I ain't gonna lie, them moments used to piss me off when they was biting the fuck out the bitches. Like, I'm like, damn, why the fuck you turning them? Like, I was so irritated. I'm like, I just want them to have a normal life, and then I'm like, bitch, this is literally a show about fucking supernatural. Like, I'm all into supernatural shit. Like, if you know me, like, I love watching shit like that. I don't know. It's just something about it. Just like,
I'm about to rewatch Tron.
Maybe I want to watch that.
Oh my god, the original Tron is so.
It's another like witch show I watched, and it was so good. I just can't remember what it was called.
And to think, all this started from Wizards of Waverly Place.
That's crazy. And I never even looked at Wizards of Waverly Place like that.
Really?
No, not. I mean, I was young as fuck when I was watching it. I wasn't thinking about nothing like that.
Yeah.
But like now I can see, especially when you showed me that video, I was like, damn, like I ain't really think about none of that shit. Like I feel like now I would have to go back to really understand what the fuck even happened in Wizard of Waverly Place. Like I used to just watch it because it was on TV and I was a kid and I just want to watch TV. Like I feel like there was a lot of shows that I watched when I was younger and then now I look at it and I'm like, damn, like is this something we should have been watching? Like I don't know.
That's a good point. I don't think there was anything crazy on Wizards of Waverly Place.
No, it wasn't. I'm not just talking about that. I'm just talking about like any shows that I watched as a kid. Like even some SpongeBob episodes.
Yeah, some of the SpongeBob jokes.
It did not make sense, and I'm like, oh, laughing like kiki or whatever because it was funny. But like now, I'm like, damn, like why was kids watching this? Like I don't know. But anyways, y'all, we're gonna wrap it up. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If y'all want on my channel again, please let me know what type of videos or content y'all want from us. Yeah, stay blessed.